Hi guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 3. Continuing our Norsca campaign with Wulfrik. We are recruiting our last couple of units, so we'll be ready to go and start sacking soon. Which I'll be looking very forward to after a very tumultuous start. With a lot of our own guys coming at us. That seems to have been resolved. And luckily the Empire, Britonia and Kislev haven't all jumped up and gone hell for leather on us at the moment. I hope you guys are having a great day. And if you are and you're new around here, please subscribe. I'm trying to and I push towards that 1,000 subscriber mark. If you guys can help me get there, I'd really appreciate it. Why is this all black? They've got vampiric corruption? What, from one city? Oh, it's only a someone province. Not got it here as well, have they? I don't know. Corone's fine. Why can't I change his stance? That's weird.
The voices. Soul hex.
Jesus, that was some money. There we go. Oh, fucking strange. What are we building here? Actually, yeah, build that first. Oxy's already got the base one in construction on that, but I think he's got the full one, hasn't he? Nope, I could be wrong. Oh no, he's got Master Mace. Oh, right, because he goes up from that. Yes, he's got minus 7% there anyway. Right, okay. So that's all going to be fully upgraded in 4 turns. Does me. We've got those 2 in there. We just need the others. I'm not buffing up Wulfrik because Wulfrik's stats are garbage. And then I can try and do his quest battle as well. Mr. No Name. Two of Kislev's armies there. Do like to bunch up their armies, they really do. So think about it, we get minus 15% from Marauder units. And then we've got minus 10% from that thing. So we've got minus 25% there already, haven't we? I don't think we get anything on blue, do we? In fact, no, we do. We get 9% there as well.
I eat my enemies. The 4 corners.
See what I can do. Cycle through a few of these turns. Just get what I need. Then we can get some of the stuff done. So I think as well, Wulfrik's sword, I know it gives him a massive buff in damage, but it also gives him some post-battle loot, I believe,
And find some.
which will aid towards ooh, Valkyries over here. I think they're pushing that way. Very nice, boys. And we've got a defensive Belaco. Yeah, we have.
So be it. Yes. Bow before he who wields the Slayer of Kings.
Oh, buddy, one person can't get one with his Archeon.
Now, my true father instructs me to talk to you. It seems we may have common cause.
Excellent.
How strong are the Heralds of Ariel? No, not very strong. It's fine. seconds on that one. Sven leveled up. What are his two things up here? Construction cost and that's income. Yeah, we don't want to bother with those of them. We will get them, we'll just get them probably later on. I want to get more of his campaign ability stuff. Specialist, block, army, wound are all really important. And probably spread corruption. And then we can look at these later. I was speaking to an old friend of mine yesterday. He joined my Discord server, and I used to work with him, not at my previous place of work, but the one before that. And he said he's been watching me, a few of my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And he said, don't generally watch channels that I've got like, you know, like a low number of views, because obviously I'm a smaller creator. Because a lot of the channels that he watch are in like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you know, like the top 1% of YouTube or something. And he goes, usually, because when I search a topic, I go for the video that's got like the highest number of views, because I assume that one's the best. And I think that's probably, although some may say it's a bit narrow-minded, it's probably a take a lot of people have on YouTube videos. They probably assume that because it's got a lot of views, it's the best video. It might just be that they were the first person to make a video on that particular thing, so there weren't any competition at the time. They were the only ones doing it, which is a possibility. But then also, if someone's already got an established subscriber base of tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of subscribers, their hardcore like viewership base is going to be much bigger than the smaller channels. It doesn't necessarily make the video better. I mean, it means if they wanted to, they could pour more money into the production of a video. But I know for a fact there's a lot of channels that don't do that. Obviously, they record the videos, probably do some editing or they pay an editor. And that's basically as far as expenditure actually goes. So the videos aren't much better than somebody who could be much smaller in terms of making content on a subject. As long as like your audio is good, your video quality is good, because most videos are going to be in 1080p. I don't think most people yet are going to be watching in 2K and 4K. Some will, but most won't. When it comes to gaming, most aren't going to record videos in 2K and 4K, because it's going to stress the fuck out your graphics card. Because even the newest cards still struggle, unless you want to hang around the 60 frame mark, which I don't. Personally for me, even if I go onto a video that's in 2K or 4K, I'll switch it to 1080p. I don't need to watch it in 2K or 4K. Well, technically on the monitor that I'm on, my main monitor, I don't know because that's a 1080p monitor. But like I've got a 4K TV that I watch YouTube on as well. So I could go in there and watch a video in 4K. But would I? No. I'm fine with 1080p. I don't require 4K, it's not a requirement. But obviously having good audio where it's not crackling, it's not tinny, that sort of thing. That's a good thing to have. And then like no excessive background noise or anything like that, or somebody yelling or screaming or something. Or someone's dog barking hell for leather. But when you've got those things, there's not much that somebody else can do to make them very much better than somebody who's smaller and probably can't invest either little money or any money into a video production. And it's just a matter of some of them getting there first, getting there at the right time, or just already having an established base. Like some of these bigger creators have been doing YouTube 10, 11, 12, 13 years. Some have been doing it a long ass time. A lot of people weren't able to start back then. They would have had like very rudimentary equipment, and that's why if you look back at their release videos, there's a big garbage compared to the new ones, because they didn't even have it all sorted out back then. Theirs will have all gotten better as time's gone on. That's why when somebody said to me at one point, why don't you delete some of your older content when it's like got like your older mic and stuff? Because it's how I started. It's like the origin story of my SpectreGaming channel. My videos didn't start with the same mic that I've got now, the same monitor that I've got now. All my equipment's changed over time and upgraded. And then like those older videos, they're not something I'm ashamed of, they're part of my history. They're part of the history of the channel. And I'm all for that as well. It's like a progressive path. It's like you look at like your film and your music industry and stuff like that, and look at the music videos today compared to the music videos 20 or 30 years ago. Look at the cinematography and CGI today compared to 20, 30 years ago, and how much better it's gotten over time. There's no reason for them to get rid of those older films or older music videos. It just progressed as technology has gotten better. Would I say the acting quality of actors has gotten better in 20, 30 years? Some maybe to a degree, but I think acting as a fundamental doesn't change. You just get some who are really, really gifted actors, some who are good actors, and some who are a bit more mediocre. But acting itself has stayed the same. Where hardware, in terms of your components, and software in terms of things we can use, like OBS. Like I don't know how long OBS has been around, but I'm I'm pretty much going to guarantee went around at the start of YouTube, or if it was in a very rudimentary form. So as your software and hardware tools have gotten better, so has the quality of content on YouTube and platforms like it. And I think you'll continue to see that in the future. You won't probably see as big a leap. That one's fully complete, that's good. You probably won't see as big a leap as you did 20 or 30 years ago, but you will see changes. They will... Things will get better over time as things go. It's a guaranteed, it's a given. And me, fundamentally at its core, the reason I like doing my stuff on YouTube, I love games and I love making videos of it and then sharing that experience with you guys. Whether you play the same games as me, play different games, or you just want to look at how somebody plays a game and how they do things and how it goes for them. Because you might play a game, for example, if it's like a faction in Warhammer 3, and you might have a completely different playthrough to how mine goes. And then if it's a game like a single player, more story driven game, say like I'm doing my Terminator Resistance, obviously you'll play that, you'll have the same quests and stuff that I've had. So that won't be as... I've replayability this has got to it, what this does, but you'll see my reactions to how I respond to the game, what I think of the game, what things might occur. Obviously you can have someone who's like a pro first person shooter guy who just completely fucking blitzes it, and he's like hitting like 99% of shots. That's obviously someone on the skill end, like one of your tournament goers. But then you could have somebody on the other end of that who is 2 turns on that one. Need to be here for that one. That's the last one of that one, okay.
To the 4 corners.
Valiant Lord, I have seen your heart.
Me? Tracking. Deal.
Live to fight.
Oh, he's taken that. Shit. Kislev might take it back, Kostaltin's there.
My fellow warlords converge. Do the Kurgan and Tong come south?
I can confederate this guy, but I'm not going to. It's a bad idea. Because at the moment, while he's there, he's a buffer between me and either the Empire, Bretonia, and Kislev. They're attacking him and not me. And he can build far more armies than I can, so he can be troublesome to them. And if they see me there, the anti-player bias might kick in and they might just jump on me. I don't want that. I need the breathing space still. I haven't yet got a second full army. And I can't afford a second 4-1, the one like Wulfrik's got, because it's too expensive. And as I said, I'm going to go into the red, because that's like 4,414. So I'm going to try and get him a 20 stack first, just 20 units in there, but he's not going to have anything particularly amazing. Once I've got a nice big treasury, then I'll recruit my proper army. But I need to get Wulfrik out there sacking first. Something I need to make sure I do as well is I need to go to war Bretonians in the right way. As weird as that sounds. Okay, so we've got a 9 stack there. He's got a 14 stack plus what the garrison is. The garrison is actually quite bad if they not got a garrison building. They have. Are they nerf Bretonian garrisons? 4 squires. 1 unit of Grail Knights, 2 Knights of the Realm, 1 Pegasus Knights, 2 Pegasus Knights. They've got 3 trebuchets for a garrison. So I don't think artillery are that good in city defences. That's what I think they need. Just like you can build towers, they need locations like that where you can place an artillery piece. Once it's placed there, it can't move, but then it's got 360-degree line of sight, and because it's high up it can shoot over walls and things like that. Obviously if something's like directly in the way like a building, it might clatter the building based upon what it is that's firing. If it's like a cannon, it shoots direct, but if it's a catapult like a trebuchet is, that can go up and over. I think that's what they need to do for them, or have locations where you can set artillery pieces onto the actual wall itself, because then you'd bombard the enemy army as they're coming in, because you'd have ample time to shoot them, and then they'd act like not as strong, but like another optional tower point. They wouldn't be in a tower, they'd just be on the wall, kind of like they were in the last battle for Lord of the Rings and the City of Gondor, where they were like set onto the wall. They had a location, but they could be attacked by flyers. Anyone that climbs up the wall can then attack them and kill the crew. So they can die that way, but at least then they're shooting with more clear line of sight. Because the majority of cases I find artillery fucking useless in city defences. Right, so when we want to go to war with these, don't do it just this second.
I am the blood of Gilles.
Because they've got Empire as a defensive ally. So they're at war with Baelacor, Warherd of the Shadowgave, and Clan Skryre. So if I go to Mr. Balakor,
The first you play in the dark.
and
That
I
is
go
my
join
realm.
war against Corone, that then shouldn't pull in the Empire.
Yes.
That one's useless to us, but that one we need. It's melee attack and defense, which is both good. And then we can take all these. But we'll focus on the top ones first and the mammoths stuff at the bottom. Because the mammoths don't really get a whole lot, they just get a bit cheaper there to recruit. And there it's -1 duration. -1 recruitment duration for Norscans, giants, frostworms and mammoths. So you can recruit them a turn faster.
Do you know who I am?
Undefeated. An unstoppable force.
Harbinger of war. To war. We have met before. Your coming was foretold. All ears. To war.
For now, you catch me in a moment of less rage. Greetings. Your abasement pleases me. Fight for pardon.
Unhand this great battlefield.
No higher power than I.
Right rules.
Gonna recruit rest of Throg's boys from there. Is that the last building on that one? Yeah, it is. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll switch over to recruitment on that. And that'll make it quite a bit cheaper. That's minus 25% to recruitment cost as well. Just get a basic army to begin with.
No escape.
Devotee of the lady.
Okay, now. I don't know if I intend to keep this technically yet. I mean, obviously I do want to occupy it, but I'll have to sack and then occupy. But I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I have to keep it, I don't know. Maybe that's something we could test. I mean, technically I need to do that one first anyway. So if I do the research, does losing the city lose me the research or not? Or is it kind of like the Lizardman ones? When you built the building, it unlocks it. Once you've completed the research, it doesn't matter then if you destroy the buildings. You still have the research. We'll find out next time anyway. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please subscribe. I'll leave the playlist link in the top of the description. And I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you all soon.